I'm back. I'm thinking of turning monthly videos instead, as my life has got pretty busy these last 5 weeks. But anyway, before we go on further, let me give you the hour breakdown of life so far. So hours, as of September 18th, I'm currently at 316 and a half total. That's 235 and a half hours since the first day back at the job. That's roughly an average of 47 hours a week. September is also one of the easier months I have. We'll see how things go next month with the ICTE and also the start of speech season. I've had a lot of success so far in the classroom, which has been really positive. At the behest of one of my colleagues, I've begun to use Socratic seminars in my literature classes, which involves students speaking in large groups in front of everybody else. And so to make students accountable for knowing the reading and being able to speak intelligibly in front of everyone about it has really increased participation. Where in the past it might be 1 or 5 students talking about the previous night's reading, we're hitting about 2/3 or 20 students in the class are able to talk about the book, which is great. It's been going well. There's bad discussions, but overwhelmingly the level of discussion to analysis rather than plot recall has been excellent. Another positive with my literature classes has been the continuing success of writing conferences, which take a lot of time. Generally, I'll have to cancel class for almost a week at a time in order to get through all 30 students. Basically what I do is have a 5-minute writing conference with my students where they come in, they're responsible for having a draft and having a couple questions and statements about the draft that they'd like to discuss. I read it, we discuss, and that's that. Not a lot of rough draft back and forth between me and the student. It's hard to write meaningful notes that I know students will read, and so I've had a lot of success and a lot of growth, hopefully, with the students as far as their written work. Alongside that, my film class is ready to delve into film creation, and so they're just starting to pitch ideas, think about films, form that they can use, and so that's going well. My sophomores did a great job of reading Raisin in the Sun with a lot of effort, a lot of humor. It can be a little draining to read the same text for 2 weeks in a row, but they did a great job of doing that. Outside of school, my graduate class is going fairly well. I'm enjoying reading and thinking at a collegiate level again, and I feel it's improved my spoken syntax and frame of mind all around. From our discussions and our readings, I devised an extra credit assignment built around Aldo Leopold's Land Ethic from Sand County Almanac, and applied it to the internet gaming sensation of Minecraft. If you don't know, Minecraft is a game built around the gathering of resources and the creation of tools and buildings. There are entire forums and websites devoted to the sharing of videos and images of what people have created. With the conservation mindset in mind, I created a map and wrote an assignment focused around the idea of using only sustainable resources. It really goes against everything the game wants you to do. Imagine playing Monopoly as a socialist. A handful of students took up the challenge to some pretty interesting results. The switch made students locate their homes near natural resources, plant increasingly larger crops, and although they could only use sustainable items, essentially students built the most that they could with them. A large house, a large library, things like that. The desire to create and conquer even a virtual environment is incredibly strong, which I think says a lot about land use and land ethic in America. My favorite story involves a student following a chicken around for 20 minutes waiting for an egg to drop. That's September so far. Look for sporadic updates on the blog, on my Facebook page, and the Twitter. That's the best I can do, so it's good to see you again. Have a great fall, and good luck.